Good evening, cult members, and welcome to Pop Culture Cult. I'm Sean.
I'm Janice.
Welcome to our trailer reaction for Silo Season 2. We were one of the people who didn't want to get Apple Plus, and then we did, and we fell in love with the show.
Yep.
And so here's finally Season 2, and go. Whee! That's the staircase.
Yep.
What's the big question?
What if everything you know to be true
Aww.
is one big lie?
For as long as we can remember,
Oh.
everyone that goes outside is killed
Oh.
by the dangerous toxins of an unsafe world.
Wow.
Juliet Nichols asked to go out. She was a fighter.
Warning, oxygen levels low.
But she died a hero to the silo.
Did she die?
Did she?
She might be out there somewhere, still alive.
Yes.
The lies have to stop.
People are saying it's time for a rebellion.
Oh.
Can't control what she means to people.
I need to know what happened here. For my friends, my family. All we're trying to do is survive. Nothing's gonna stop me from trying.
Oh, bye.
You're frightened.
I'm not afraid of the rebellion. I'm more afraid of what she saw.
Oh.
So that's worse than a rebellion,
Yeah.
huh?
You try to open the door again, and I'm gonna kill you.
Well, November 15th. At least we got a little bit of time before we can rewatch the first season.
Yes. Yep. Because it's been, like you said, it's been almost a year, I think,
Yeah,
since
yeah.
we watched it, and I think it had been out a little bit before we
Got around to it.
finally
Yeah.
caved to Apple Plus. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I mean, I'm excited. I wanted more as soon as it was done.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. I have not. I have with these book adaptations. I typically go back and listen to the book to kind of get an idea of where the source material was and stuff like that. I did that with Three Body Problem. But I did not do it with Silo because I'm kind of enjoying the story that they're telling. Now, I've heard some things that they've been saying pretty faithful and I won't say completely accurate, but faithful enough that the readers were very happy with it.
Yeah.
But I find it very interesting that that Silo, that Fallout, that The Walking Dead, same kind of matter, are all talking about this isolationism in the post-apocalyptic kind of world. Now, I know that is a trope with the sci-fi post-apocalyptic kind of thing. But that isolationism that they are promoting, that each of the silos are their own thing, and there's nobody else out there, and there might be another silo, there might be other faults, there might be other communities, is very pulling a lot of reaction from viewers because of the state of our political system in our country and the kind of the world as it is right now. And I typically don't get drawn to that kind of thing, where I kind of try to stay away from my entertainment is an escapism from the real world and stuff like that.
Right.
But with Fallout, I have been sucked right in and thinking about what's going on in the show. And so why I don't want to read the book is because I don't want that another level of that kind of in my head.
Yeah. I just don't want to be spoiled. I'm
That's fair.
liking not knowing. Now
Yeah.
once maybe it's all over, I would be
Circle back around.
yeah,
to it,
I would be fine in going back and listening to, because we do audiobooks, the book.
Ratings
But
for rich people.
but yeah, and the whole, I mean, yes, it's a trope, but it's also what will happen, what would happen.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
it's easier to control smaller amounts of people.
Yeah.
So that you don't have whatever happened to begin with, right? I mean, people are what, in these scenarios, are what caused this extinction to happen. And even when you have like natural disasters, you know, there's multiple reasons why you would have smaller groups of people.
Yeah.
Just everybody's spread out, and it doesn't make sense to try to get back together. And you know, and then you do see these places where people, like in Fungus.
Oh, Last
Pedro,
of Us.
Last of Us.
Same thing.
Yeah, the places where people are together are, you know, horrible,
Yeah.
because they're, you know, there's all this bad stuff is happening, and so there's many reasons why I'm an introvert. So a silo with me and my family and maybe a few people would be fine with me. I'd be happy for the rest of my life.
Yeah, and I'd be on a walkabout going to find shit. I find it interesting too that the big capper in the end is it's not necessarily that there's a revolution within the silo. I'm sure that there's been tons of that kind of throughout the ages, throughout time of their time in the silo. It's more about what's out there. It's I don't remember Tim Robbins' character name, but I know he kind of becomes the governor of the silo.
Yeah.
And it almost comes across that he doesn't know what is beyond. He has a theory of what's beyond, but that there's something else out there that could either threaten the silo as itself or threaten his power within that silo.
Right.
It's
right.
more of the deal than the actual rebellion or whatever that's going on.
Yep.
And I find that much more intriguing than just having a rebellion in a confined space.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's the whole politics of it and the added outdoor stress, you know, the stress of is this, are we just fooling is it Fallout and we're just guinea pigs in a confined space where we could just leave at any point in time and it would be fine? Or is there really the situation outside of the silo that we have been told it is?
I love them too, showing the window, the hologram window that's masking what is actually outside.
Yeah.
Because that's another like control element, that it is peaceful outside, but you see the bodies make it to the ridge line of the crater, and then they just lay there.
Yeah.
And so it's all of that kind of like symbolism from the first season, that where all control elements are now like represented in the trailer, and this idea that she's going to come back.
Yeah, probably.
She's going to get back in, and however, what effect is that going to have on everyone else that she left, asked to leave? She's the first one who asked to leave, survived, and then came back.
That'll be season 3.
That'll be season 3. So does that make her a Messiah-like character?
Yeah.
You know, so I'm super excited about this. 10 episodes week to week, coming out on Fridays. We need to discuss it if we're going to do a week discussion, or if we're just going to wait until the whole thing is done. And I'm going to watch it week to week, but Fridays is kind of a really kind of iffy day for us to kind of sit down and watch a show. So let us know what you thought of this trailer and our comments about it in the comment. Fuck, I did it. Tell us what you thought about our thoughts in the comments. Leave a comment below. Hit the bell for notifications.
The
Follow us on
comments,
all the social
comments,
media
comments.
stuff. It's free. Subscribe to the channel. It means nothing, and you get to watch me be an idiot on the internets. And Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all the links are in the description down below. Until next time, cult members, good afternoon, good evening, and I need some food.